So it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb. Absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind. Big fella with the feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. You've got Morant, Iguodala out there with Jay Crowder. And there's Jackson. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Are there any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things? Incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories. But I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Memphis leading by 23. As to Morant. Down low. And it's Murray with the jam.
And have to commend the unselfish. Attitude, like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now, here's Lyons. And the officials call a traveling violation. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at DeRozan. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top five, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Free throw, good, Anderson. And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him slow-mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
Got a hand on it. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane.
And that one misses.
And the Spurs acquiring all-star DeMar DeRozan and Jakob Porto in exchange for Kawhi Leonard with one full season in the bag. How do you view that trade?
Well, I tell you what, I think it's going to work well both ways. Obviously, for Toronto, it was fantastic, but I like Porto. This guy has tremendous attributes and ability as a big guy. The Spurs, with no interest in a long rebuild, they'd rather retool on the fly, and I think they put themselves in position to be pretty good going forward.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Spurs. Just 2 to shoot. That one falls. He's got 34.
Oh, great ball movement. There.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 on